Welcome to Principles of Success. This is Week 6, Session 5. This course is part of Malku Institute of Technology's Leadership Series. Our companion text is See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. Welcome to Week 6, Session 5. Today we continue working on Segment 4. We are looking at the importance of setting goals in your personal and professional life. We're going to begin with a quick review from our last session. Number 1, make sure your goal is feasible and specific. Number 2, make sure your goal is measurable. Number 3, make sure the goal is in your hands. Number 4, make sure the goals are tied in together. Number 5, don't go overboard. Today, we will look at 5 additional requirements. Your goal must be flexible. Assess your progress periodically. Provide honest feedback and adjust as you go along. If you encounter roadblocks on your path to achieving your goal, don't give up. Instead, be willing to alter them to meet your new needs. Number 7, set goals for the long term and short term. Ideally, you should set goals for the long term and then mini goals that are short term and ultimately tie in with the bigger picture. Long-term goals can take approximately 3 to 5 years to achieve, while short-term goals could take anywhere from a couple of months to a year or 2. Number 8, make sure you really want it. A goal should be emotionally satisfying. It should tug at your heartstrings. Making sure that you really want to accomplish the goals that you set will make you strive harder when the road gets tough. In order to become committed to a goal, one must believe in its importance or significance. Number 9, write it down. A written goal represents a real commitment. Commitment is what separates our dreams from our goals. Keep a copy of your goal plan in sight and refer to it often. Number 10, set goals together and celebrate your victories as a team. In order to increase motivation, employees need to be allowed to participate in the goal-setting process. That is why it is important to show employees, most importantly, when approaching completion of a goal, and then to set a new one. Goals will keep you performing at your best and should be a consistent part of your personal and business routine. I invite you to watch this video entitled Setting Goals. Additional resources are available on our website. Join us next time for Week 7, Session 1.
Boost your productivity with your weekly goals. Now, I assume that you've set goals in the past and you've reached some of them, maybe all of them, but I'm not going to assume that you have weekly goals. I believe in weekly goals. I believe in annual goals and lifetime goals, and I believe in quarterly goals, but weekly goals are golden because you have so many chances to score, so many chances to put points up on the board. So I like to set 52 goals a year, and those 52 goals are leading into the quarterly goals and ultimately the annual goals. So let's talk about weekly goals. I have 3 tips on how to reach weekly goals. Even if you go on vacation one week, you still could have goals for that vacation, as I do with my family. So I have 3 tips to boost productivity with weekly goals. And the first one is managing by objective for the week. MBO. You've probably heard of it. If you haven't, look it up on Google or Wikipedia. When you manage by objective, you include all of your team members, whether you're in a corporate setting or a virtual setting like I am. And when you have that objective, what you can do is talk about it during meetings. Now, I like having morning huddles. And morning huddles with team members, with my general manager, web developer, with my manufacturers or content developers. It doesn't matter. The morning is a great time to huddle and have a 15 to 20-minute meeting. But it all stems into the managing by objective week to reach the goal by Friday afternoon, 5 p.m. Pacific for me. So that's tip number 1, MBO for the week, and the morning huddles drive that. Tip number 2 is objective day. Now, when you set an objective, it's an intention. And if you set that intention publicly with other members of your team, that's called a declaration. It's not just an affirmation. You're declaring to everyone, and they're declaring that that is a worthwhile objective as well. I like to set those on Monday. So Monday is objective day, and the objective for the week is talked about, is discussed, is argued over, is debated up until about 11 a.m. Monday morning Pacific time. So from about 7:05 to 11 a.m., that's like a 3-hour chunk of planning, and I get a lot of stuff done just on planning. Remember, spectacular achievement is always preceded by unspectacular planning. Robert Schuller said that, and I live into that every Monday as objective day. Make Monday your objective day so you can reach some of those objectives. I just have one major objective, right, and a lot of little actions to get there by 5 p.m. on Friday. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is something that is fascinating once it kind of hit me like a shovel to the forehead. And I thought, man, there are all these bottlenecks that come up, throughout the week. I feel like I'm in the weeds sometimes, just kind of whacking away with a machete, and I can't seem to get out. And then I figured, why don't we make Friday bottleneck day? So Monday is objective day, Friday is bottleneck day. So when we have a morning huddle with my general manager or other members of my team on Friday, we also discuss the bottlenecks that have come up. And in doing that, we see the patterns, we see the rhythms of things that get in the way, obstacles, roadblocks, so that we don't face them the following week, or better yet, if we do, we know how to solve the problem faster, better, and easier, and become more productive problem solvers. Charles Kettering once said, the only difference between a problem and a solution is that everybody understands the solution. My name is Alex Mondosian, and I'm wishing you more productivity by making Monday your objective day and Friday your bottleneck day so you can get more done faster, better, and with less human effort.